The one and only Ahmed Ali.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
And then I started doing more research and I found you, and I hate doing videos, but the coaching calls was one of the things. And then you had another video that caught my eye where it was specific, outside the PMP, but I knew this is real content. This is things that will be on the exam, right?
I did hard work for sure, but I think the follow-up, sir, you did. I don't know how you managed to do the follow-up. With one particular student like me, you have hundreds of students. You are just keeping an eye on each of the students. So after my hard work, I can say that the credit goes to you, sir. That is for sure.
Hi Amir, good morning. Yes, I cleared the exam. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. And this has happened only because of the customized roadmap and mocks, and you always keep on asking us to do proper RCA, detailed RCA. It happened only because of the detailed RCA. Yes, this RCA helped me a lot.
Thank you for all this guidance and support you gave me, Mr. Amir. Thanks for our team.
So I was just looking at his post, who cleared the PMP, and he used to post the success stories on daily basis. So I reached out to Alina and I asked her how is his program or something. So she said you can trust him and you should join this program if you are looking for it.
It was a very customized base feedback that I was getting from sir, from you.
So yes, follow-up is very important, and thank you very much for that. It made me accountable. If you didn't ask me this often, I would have slacked off more.
I would say your course was super important. I think this was the main part, once you understand the course, and then I think the mocks were super important. Your emphasis on mocks, you kept nagging us that, get this mock done, do RCA. All of this was super helpful because pushes were they were similar. So yeah, mocks were, there are so many mocks that you have, and if you do all of them, I'm pretty sure anybody who goes, who does them can easily clear a PMP.
Amir, first of all, thank you so much. I think without your guidance, it took me 1 year, one complete year. I was preparing for PMP through books and everything. So I was giving some mocks also available online, and I was not able to, have that confidence that I'll be able to clear. But I'm telling you, after attending the classes, especially after doing the mocks, doing the RCAs, I was feeling confident enough that yes, I can attempt it. And the day you told me to book your exam, I still asked you that are you sure that I can give the exam? And you said yes, you're ready.
First of all, I thank you a lot for the privilege, because when I started encounter with your program through LinkedIn, so some of your thoughts, always motivating me, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. So I always follow you, almost everything, all your journeys. I watch all of them, even the one that they speak in your local language.
So that was not an easy journey, and it would not be possible without you. I really appreciate the support. He was always available for my questions and always put me in the right direction. And actually, if I want to say how was the journey, my journey started 2 years back. When I first called you for the SP, and then you directed me to PMP, and then we did SP after that, and then you tricked me to do the PGMP.
Thank you so much, and again, Amir, thank you so much, and your mocks are really good. I mean, please, everyone should do your mock for sure, and then they will be all prepared for the exam. And trust your program.
And then you came with your follow-ups, and that kind of really boosted me. Those daily follow-ups, making sure that I was getting the mocks that I needed to do completed, and following up on me, it really boosted my motivation again. And as I was started doing those mocks, I got an opportunity for a job which required me to have PMP, so I had to go for PMP before I get the interview.
Mostly coaching goal is for you understand how you will solve the question. Mostly it is like that. We can only do the 10 or 12 questions, maybe less than that. But main thing is it will come into your bones that you have to do elimination technique. So you cannot go just, okay, this is the answer, I will go directly put this answer. That is the main thing. It will come into you that you have to do elimination technique. That is the best thing for coaching all.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, with the right guidance from yourself, I managed to do good in the exam and to clear the PMP. I would say that your approach was really helpful because I'm not that type of a person who would sit there and read a lot of theoretical things to get things done. I'm more of a practical person who would prefer practicing over sticking to the theoreticals. And
I would definitely say that the root cause analysis for me was the key. And here's why. Is some people try so hard to memorize all the processes and how they're all linked together. And if you do this, then you got to do that. And some people, maybe they think that way. That was very hard for me. It was just a lot to memorize. I'm not Amer Ali. I can't do that. So for me, just the process of actually answering the questions with your technique of process of elimination. And then when you're left with always like two answers, which one do you do? And if you get it wrong, you have to go do the root cause analysis. So thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you very much for everything. Fantastic. I would not have done as well as I had done if I hadn't had the foundation that you gave me, for sure.
Who here wants to be successful? Raise your hands. Hi guys, it's good to be back. And after a long time, I'm doing this coaching call. It's 2 weeks, but for me, it felt like eternity staying away from you guys. But good to have you, all of you, in this coaching call. Guys, do share in the chat box that are you able to hear me or not. If you're able to hear me, put something in the comment box. So today I wanted to start this coaching call with a success journey from UAE. She's basically from Mauritius, but she is someone who's a warrior. She is someone who actually worked very hard to make sure she get it done. She gave up, she came back, she gave up, she came back, and finally today she's a certified PMP. Ruxar, I just want to say we are really proud to have you. The way you did PMP and the way you did mocks is just amazing. Ruxar, your internet has some issues. See if you can disconnect and connect into it. Ruxar is my student and she cleared PMP there, and I cannot be more proud than that. Let me show her beautiful picture holding her the certificate. In the meanwhile, you guys are able to. So you see, this is her success journey. You can see batch 3 2024, right? So when we started working into that, she said that I want to start working back on my preparation. I said, okay, let's get into that. And she worked into it. And today she's a certified PMP. Okay. She's a certified PMP. And that's something I want to put emphasis on. How many of you want to be on the stage that Ruxar is today as a certified PMP? Put something in the comment box. Reshma, Nazir, Afsha, Muhammad Nafi, good to have all of you. Right? This is something that I'm really proud, and this is something that we really want to do. Sir, you have an internet issue. Maybe join from mobile. Right? I guess. Guys, are you able to see Ruxar or not? Put something in the chat box. Are you able to see Ruxar? No. Okay, let me call her. Let's see.
Hi.
Ruxar, I guess you have internet issue. Can you join from mobile?
Yes, I try on mobile.
Yeah, please. Yeah, probably slow internet. So I told her. Okay, let's put into that probably internet issue. No. Let's put into this thing here. How is your preparation going? As the time she joins, I want to know you guys, each and everyone. By the way, guys, Saturday coaching call We will have a 4 to 6 hour question answer session. This week we are gonna do 180 question answers. So do not miss that. So yeah, put something in the chat box. How's your preparation going? And we have Ruxar finally with us. Ruxar, congratulations on clearing.
Thank you.
Why don't you introduce yourself, your beautiful PMP journey? Where are you right now? From where you started? Why did you give up? Whatever you want to share, go ahead.
My name is Ruxar and I'm from originally from Mauritius. And I work at Deloitte and I'm based in Luxembourg. But my my nationality is Mauritius, but I'm based in Luxembourg. So I joined the program 1 year ago, no, more than 1 year ago in February 2024. Um, but then I was in Toronto when I joined the program, but then in the meantime I changed countries. I moved to Luxembourg, went back to Mauritius. I didn't really, it was not on my priority list to complete until I knew in August, September, I think Amir put a video that PMP is changing next year,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
whoever wants to do it, we have to do it. When I joined again another batch, still I was not working very hard for it until then Fahad texted me telling me that okay, he's going to be with me, coach me with regards to PMP. Then I said, okay, I'm gonna do it because Zanjo is gonna change in January. So then that's when I actually decided to do it.
Hmm. Okay.
And then he was with me all along, and you also. So he actually coached me from day one. What I just told him that I want to do it, and he coached me what to do, what to study. He gave me all the materials. He was with me every day until the last minute till I did it.
Hmm, hmm. Okay. Okay. So basically, what happened apart from moving from the countries? What was the challenge that you were not able to study?
I didn't have the motivation to do it. I
Hmm.
knew I had to do it, but the motivation was not there.
The motivation, the follow
Yes.
up was not enough motivation for you.
I would say also because I knew I had all the time until that is actually gonna change. So
Hmm.
that's actually pushed me to do it.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Guys, ask her as many questions as you have. She is somebody who lost her motivation, who went back. Ruksar, throughout this journey, especially with Fahad, along
Mhm.
that, how has the follow up with you?
He was very patient with me. He was even when I didn't want to do it, he would chase me every day, where did you reach? What have you done? I think that was the main thing that pushed me. I didn't have to, the only thing that I had to do was just follow what he was telling me. Okay, today you do this, then do the RCA, then do this. I was just following what he was saying. That's it. I didn't I didn't even think whether I'm doing the right thing or I'm not doing the right thing or I'm not studying enough. I have to do this and this. Whatever he was telling me, I was just following it blindly.
Okay. So if I understand right, he was there and a customized roadmap according to
Yes.
you was given, right?
Yeah.
So a
Yeah.
customized roadmap was provided to you so that you worked into that way, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Right? Okay, Ruksar, if I'm not wrong, you really joined question answer session, the coaching call. You did not join much coaching call. Is that
No,
so?
I didn't. I didn't join Bush coaching call,
Hmm.
but all questions that I was doing when I was doing the OCA, then for all the answer that I was getting wrong or I was not able to understand the logic, I would ask Fahad and then he would explain me question by question, or we would have a call every 2 days, 3 days. Like for the last week, we had it mostly I would say every day. Then I would select 5 questions or 10 questions which I was not able to really understand, and then he would explain it to me.
Hmm. So instead of just joining the normal coaching call, what we do weekly question answer session,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
doing above and beyond for that for you. I
And
want.
also he kind of helped me understand the logic because there are some questions that I even though I had the answers I couldn't understand the logic. He helped me refine my thought process as well.
Okay, I want to share something with you, and that's very interesting to look into that. You would love it. Where is Fahad? Yeah. after your, and I have never yet seen anyone saying such beautiful comments. Okay, you would love it, I'm sure for that. So, Sir Ruksar passed, Alhamdulillah. Sir, I am happier than I passed myself. She deserved and she really did it. So that's a personal message is sent it to me after you clearing that. So that is the true definition of coach to look into that. Ruksar, before I went to the exam and I asked question, guys, please ask as many questions as to this lady. She gave up, she came back, and she said that exam was not easy.
Yeah,
How
it was.
important it is to do a root cause analysis?
I think that's one of the most important thing, root cause analysis for every question that helped me. That helped me it actually understand how to what when you see a question, how do you think through it? Because I'm in accounting field. I don't have the same thought process as someone in engineering. So whenever I was doing question, my thought process was not the same. And by doing the cause analysis, it actually help you understand how you should think through when doing a question.
Hmm. Okay, okay. So root cause is a key for you.
Yes, root cause is the key. Yeah, and also I think the most important thing for me, which I used in the exam, was the elimination technique, because there were lots of questions that I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand what they were talking about, even the question. The only thing how I was just try to make sense of the answers. That's it. Like, for example, escalation, I knew that's not a good thing, so I would eliminate it. Even though I don't understand the question sometimes, but elimination actually helped a lot.
Okay, okay. That's very important thing. Okay, so let's go to the exam and talk about the exam. How did you manage time in the exam? Exam
Time
time management.
actually, yes, so I followed exactly like you told me. So first 60 question, 80 minutes. Take 10 minutes break, eat chocolate, walk a bit, come back, and then 75 minutes, and then 75 minutes. I was very uh, first 60 I completed in exactly 80 minutes. Second, I was like 74 minutes and I had 5 questions left. So then the last 3 questions, I just did it quickly just by reading the keywords. Same thing for last 60 as well. I was on borderline 75 and I had like 5, 6 questions left. And I just did like read the keywords and select the answers. I was very tight on the time management.
You were very tight to the time management. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's awesome. Okay. Muhammad Nafi is asking, how did you manage your study time? So if you are struggled with procrastination and
Yes,
you
I was
did,
hard
what
procrastinating.
specific strategies help you to stay focused and productive?
I think I would give credit to Fahad on this.
Hmm.
Yes, because if I had to do it by myself, I would have never done it. He was the one telling me every day, do this, and follow up. Actually, follow up helped me struggle with procrastination because I know, okay, he would call me and I have to give him an update. So the fact that I have to give him an update actually pushed me to do it.
Hmm. Okay, okay, perfectly fine into that procrastination, and I really appreciate Nafi for asking this question because it's not just you, Nafi, or it's Ruksar. Every single person that I know, they have procrastination challenge one way or another. I like to say that eat that frog. So, for example, I hate documentation, right? I do not, I'm a person of a project, I don't like operations. If you say let's start a new project, I would love to do that. But if you say me operations, not my thing. So it's all about fixing your time and looking into that way. Very good question. If anyone has another follow-up questions, please do ask. I would love to ask other questions from that. Okay. In exam, which topic was most highlighted?
Actually, it was agile, but I would like to say agile was 50%, but
Hmm.
the remaining 50% was everything else: scope, quality, risk, schedule, calculation, questions. It was everything mixed. Like it's not I can it's agile, but all topics came. Like I had to use the calculator as well, and there was like questions on formulas, on schedule, cost, quality. It was all topics, but majority is agile.
Hmm. Okay, okay. And that's interesting into that. Majority was agile. So
Yeah.
agile stakeholder communication. This was the center of the game here, and that's what we looked into that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, perfectly fine, perfectly fine. Agile stakeholder communication team was the heart and soul of. Okay, I feel it's about setting up the intent first and then working towards the goal. Okay, did you read any book?
I did like I bought the PMP handbook like 1 year ago. I read it like 1 year ago, and then I think end of beginning of this year. But during the preparation for the last 1.5 months, I read only the booklet
Hmm.
and the mastery series, which I was listening like every day, or sometime when I was too tired to do the questions, I would just listen to the mastery series.
So in summary, you did not read any kind of book or whatsoever.
No, no, no,
Yeah, the thing that actually help you for the preparation, you didn't do any book for that thing.
no.
Okay, okay, awesome. How many drag and drop questions you got?
I got one. It was on the Tukman ladder.
Okay, was it easy or difficult?
Yeah, it was easy. It was easy.
Hmm.
This one was actually this one was the easiest one.
Okay, okay. What about the formula question? How many formula question you got?
A formula question, I think I got two, where it was asking about week schedule and then SPI and CPI. I got one question on that. And then I had like story points, like there was one iterations, incomplete this amount of story point. Now for 5 iterations, how many story points? And then you have to decide whether the project is behind schedule or over budget.
Hmm. So story points questions were there. Okay. What about formula question? How many formula questions that you had?
Formula question, not really.
You
I
said
don't.
you use the calculator. So if there were no formula question, why did
Yes,
you
no,
use
there
the
was.
calculator?
I used the calculator to decide because I had to. They gave me a number of story point per iteration, and then they gave me the actual cost. So I had to decide based on the actual cost whether the project is on schedule or behind schedule.
Hmm. Okay, okay, perfectly fine, perfectly fine. Okay, do you have other questions? How many drag and drop questions? You already said one drag and drop
One,
question.
yeah.
Someone says hi. Guys, if you have any other question, put it into that context. Did you read PMP booklet, that small book that I gave?
Yes, I
PMP
read that.
booklet. Was
Yeah.
that useful for you?
Yes, that was very useful. And also the day before you have the exam tip. That was very useful, like the comparison between agile and predictive. So some tips like escalation normally never is have happens in very rare cases, or like whenever there's like regulations, automatically go to change request. Those were the things that were really important. It actually
That
really
is it.
helped me for the questions where I didn't have time or I had to do imitation techniques because I couldn't understand.
Perfectly fine. Okay, anything else that you would like to share to these people? What they mistakes that you did that you want them not to do and get the PMP done as soon as possible?
I think I think getting the concepts right also is equally important. So
Hmm.
at one point, I was doing lots of mocks, but I didn't have a concept. So it was very, even if I had to do the questions, it was very difficult for me to map it to the process or to map it to which topic it is. So I think going through a mastery series, understanding it, already give you a base when you have to do a question. So understanding the concepts also is very important.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't learn just through RCA. I need to have a base by looking at by going through a mastery series.
Hmm. Okay, okay, that's an important thing into that. Thank you very much. It has been an honor to work with you, Ruxar. It was a long journey, but the
Yeah.
journey ended in a positive way. And I want to share you a very interesting thing. On Monday, I had a long discussion regarding with Fahad regarding. He was very worried. I said, "Sir, what do you think that will she pass?" I said, "Send me her detailed score." I went. Your scores were like that, up and down,
Yes. Yeah.
up and down. Like there
Yeah.
was inconsistency. As a result, the Monte Carlo analysis was skewed. I then remember I said, "How's our English? how's English? Like English language plays a great role. I said she's
Mhm.
from Mauritius, so her English has to be
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, and I'm happy that we are able to do that. Okay, Nafi had another question. How did you structure your study plan? Daily, weekly, by topic? Like, did you follow a study plans or adopt as you went along?
I follow the exact roadmap that Fahad gave me. So I started with the questions per topic. Then after that, I went to the master series. I made notes, and I also had a look at the slides for that we had during the trainings. And then I started doing the mocks. Started with process mocks, then people mocks, then random mocks, then 180 mocks. So exactly the roadmap that Fahad gave me. I
Yes.
was doing one mock per day, and I was doing one mock and one OC per day.
Yeah, my team is amazing. I know, you know what will happen. Fahad is also a coach of Batch 11. Now you are giving such a beautiful feedback of Fahad. Everyone after the call will say that, can we have Fahad? I can bet you that. Every time when someone says such a beautiful, but I'm really proud of my team that every single facilitator, Said, Jane Martina, Sudha, Fahad, Mohit, Krishna, Asfar, Manishka. By the way, now Manishka is from Mauritius. So all the people who are coming from Mauritius, I'm giving her that she can speak even a longer local language into that. Okay. So Vignesh is asking, did the RC help you a lot or
Yes,
not?
a lot. Yeah,
So RC helped you a
a
lot.
lot.
Okay, okay. Okay, that's an amazing thing. Thank you very
It
much.
actually helped at the master series. They are,
Go ahead, please.
yes, so the master series actually just give you the overall concepts, but the OCA help you to how to apply those concepts into to reply the questions. So it
Hmm.
actually helped a lot. I would say OCA is the key.
Hmm. Thank you very much, Ruxar. Anything else you want to share? It's your journey. So if you want to take more time, I'm here for you. I booked 2 hours for this coaching call. So if you want to share anything for from anyone, Ruxar, are you married?
Yes.
Do you have kids?
No.
Okay. So as a working woman, how hard it is to prepare for PM?
I would say it is not very easy, but it's not impossible.
It's not impossible.
And yes, and for me, having a coach was the best. If I did like if that works for me because I procrastinate a lot before, but having a coach who would like never give up on me was very important to me. And also, I you need to have a motivation as well, but
Hmm.
motivation to learn, the motivation. Okay, I have to do it. That's also very important.
That's it. So we started doing this thing. I did not do with the batch 11, but I will be. I'm asking now them. I did with batch 10 and 9. I asked them to book the exam. Right. For any old student, they want to take the training again. It's the same. You need to book the exam. So what do you think? Booking the
And
exam. How
also
much?
one thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but one thing that motivated me is actually like when you are in a group, you keep on seeing people posting that they pass the PMP, or you keep having success journey. That actually is very important for, even though it was a long journey, but I was never out of touch completely because I kept on seeing like success journeys or people passing. So that also kind of motivated me because like I also wanted to be at their place, like sharing my success stories. So
Beautiful.
that's also
Yeah.
motivated me.
Rahul asked a very specific question. Did you do how many random walks you did?
I did all the random box. Oh, my
What
random box were very bad. It was like around 55 to 60. There was one I even got, I think, yeah, it was around 55 to 60, my average mark for random mark.
55. So this is normal for everybody who is doing random mocks. Random scores are this way. Thank you very much, Ruxar. It was great. Do send me your LinkedIn. I will write down the success journey.
Yeah.
Ruxar, I'm gonna ask you one thing. Actually, two things. First, next Saturday we are going to have PMP marathon, and I want you to make 60. I want you to make 10 question answers. I will be using those question answers in marathon. If you have seen marathon, are the questions made by you guys? Okay, so I'll really appreciate if you can share me the question answers and we can use it. Like 10 question answers made by you will be extremely amazing and I would love that. Secondly, the most important thing, and that has been the first thing from day one, each one teach one. Each one teach one has been my mantra throughout I started this journey. So whoever reaches you, help them, because through when we one person help other person, we are able to build a community in a manner. Okay. Thank you very much, Ruksar, and I wish you all the best of luck in the world. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. So guys, this was Ruksar who joined the program and who has cleared it. So why do I share these success journeys? As she said beautifully, the purpose of sharing this success journey is to motivate you guys so that you can take action and work into it. Okay, so now let's go into that. Let's solve 10 question answers and let's look into that how we can put into those question answers. I want to give you a heads up. Today's question answers will be more towards the agile topic, and I will be moving from the last slide towards backward. Okay. Can you put, while I'm opening this, what are the 4 values of agile? Can you put in the chat box what are the 4 values of agile? I want to share. I can see myself in the background, and maybe what I'm gonna share you that will motivate you a little bit or maybe more. I could not find the microphone. When I used to look myself from the background like this, and for last 6 months, last February to March, I used to see myself fat, big. Now when I look myself, I look slim. So I just lost like 27 pounds in last 4 months. So that was a goal which I procrastinated for a long time. So whatever your goal is, do not give up on your goals, work on your goals, and I'm sure you can achieve them. So question number 1 is in front of you. Customer collaboration, individual, yeah. Individual and interaction. Good, good. G, answer this question. Okay, we are getting C. Answer is C. Target the communication. C, C. Okay, Nafi, justify your answer. Why D? Okay, I need your justification, everybody. Why do you think C is the answer or D is the answer? I need justification, not just the answer. So agile team are self-organized. Okay. G. What else? Give justification, guys. Okay. So now I'm gonna solve this question answer using the 7-step formula. Okay. And then I'm gonna tell you how to do the root cause analysis. Okay. So first of all, I'm gonna request you, whichever the batch you are in. For example, Nafi, Reshma, you are in batch 11. Message in batch 11 as well as main mastermind group that the coaching call is started and Amir is solving the question answers that other people can join. Please message in batch 11. You see, I'm getting a hands-on approach now, so that I'm putting my quote here. Okay. So, what is the most? Oh. This was the question. No? What is the most strategic intervention for the Scrum Master? Okay. At intra the application, agile team across are delivering localized smart applicant features. While a central PMO retain responsibility, stakeholder across region report inconsistency, visibility into progress. So one of the most important thing here is that to identify keywords, right? Identify keywords is one of the most important thing. The keywords here, if you look into that, inconsistent visibility into progress, uncertain prioritization logic, like if things are getting prioritized, there is no clarity, like what is the way to things are getting prioritized, how they are getting prioritized. It is not clear here. Okay, things need clarity, and confusion about how local deliverable map to shared strategic outcomes. Cultural differences amplify miscommunication, and the executive portfolio director seeks greater clarity. What is the strategic intervention for the Scrum Master? Now, we have several problems, and the question is asking what a Scrum Master should do. Okay, first of all, I think Scrum Master facilitate and not enforce. Okay, that's also good point of view. Now, who is a Scrum Master, Nafi? Let's go to the root cause analysis. Before even I go to the options, I need to know who is a Scrum Master. Scrum Master, I like to call him as a servant leader. His job is to train the team. His job is to coach the team. His job is to make sure the needs that are needed for the team, they are identified, they are well equipped, and they are enhanced. Right? So being said that, let's go to the questions. As I said it many times, we are gonna use elimination technique. We are gonna go to each option. We are gonna see, okay, why this is the wrong answer or right answer. Any answer, we are gonna have an open mind, can be right or wrong, and then evaluate it accordingly. Adopt a uniform reporting cycle across all division So executive receive consistent documentation regardless of original practice. Okay, why this is not the right answer? Although it talks about the consistent communication, the problem here is that we need to tailor it, we need to customize it according to the requirement, we need to change it according to the original need. That's why A would be the wrong answer. So I'm going to eliminate A option. Create an aggregated integrated dashboard, presented consolidated progress metric for every team regardless of delivery approach. So this line, like, it was going good, but this thing that I don't care what delivery approach is, just make a comprehensive document, this is not allowed in, because we discuss in the 4 values: individual and interaction over processes and tool. We use information radiator, we customize things according to nature. Okay, that's important. Build a targeted communication plan addressing the specific information need of each stakeholder group. Okay, so this means I, like, what the problem of the question was, the problem of the question was that stakeholder across inconsistent visibility, the progress is not visible, that was the problem. How the prioritization is done, that is not how deliverables are done, that is not clear. Cultural have problem, that is not clear. Okay, so let me take back to all of you. Thank you, Fayal. Let me take back all of you. Can you put in the chat box what is the purpose of communication management plan? What is the purpose of communication management plan? What is the purpose of communication management plan? Yes, Alaya, Abbas, what is 4R? Rahul, what is 4R? I need a little bit more description today. Right information at right time to right people to have right impact. Okay, right information, right information, right time. Who needs the information? You are 100% right. Everybody is right. Like, who needs the information? When the information is needed? Why the information is needed? How the information will be communicated? What will you do with the information? Who will need that information? Etc. 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 Every single thing put into the context with one goal here. How the communication, the entire communication will be transferred and achieved. Right? So if you look at all the issues that we have, invisibility, how the information shall be shown, prioritization, how things should be prioritized, how it should be communicated. C option show us every single thing. C option shows us every single problem that we have. Now, it's a critical point here. Elimination technique demands we do not just select the answer. Elimination technique demands we go through every single option and point out the answers towards them. Delegate greater decision autonomy to local team. That is not the problem here. Yes, Agile talk about delegation. Agile talk about provide the delegation. But that's not the problem here. The problem is we are not sure how things will work. And the question, I highlighted this word. It will not be highlighted in the exam, Nafi. It will not be highlighted in the exam. So you need to know Scrum Master should do. If he delegates, the work will not be done here. Nafi, am I making sense to you here? You put the D with that he should not do that. Every question need to be tailored into it. Okay, so let's say now you do the root cause analysis in Excel file. There are two ways you do root cause analysis. Either you put all option, why A is wrong, we already justified, why B is wrong, why C is right, why D is wrong, or you just put why, what did you learn from it, what did I learn from it. Whenever there's a communication plan, we write down communication management plan must be implemented whenever there's a miscommunication. That's it. That's it. You do not need to do more detailed RCA. What did you learn from this question? That's it. Okay, I hope that makes sense to everybody. Let's go to next question. I need everyone to justify each option, not just pick the answer. Justify, please. A not suitable. Discuss internally. Okay, cannot be. Good, good, very good, good, good. Nafis, I don't see your message in the chat box. I need you to justify. You specifically asked, sir. I am having challenge in elimination. Okay. Not bad. What is the most prudent step for the agile project manager? Acha, the question can say agile project manager. The question can say agile practitioner. The question can say agile team leader or straight team leader. Okay, straight team leader. Nafi, I need you to justify all four options. Aljad, I need D from you. Amrit, remaining option. Gautam, remaining options. Where are the remaining? Aisha, remaining options. Guys, speed up a little bit. What is the most prudent step? Meditate telehealth mid-spring development of our patient triage. Data privacy vulnerability by a compliance officer, Nersha. So everything is like useless mid-sprint. What happened? We get a flag compliance. Okay? Don't let's get lost in the English. The product owner prefer to complete the sprint work uninterrupted to meet an upcoming patient onboarding pilot. That is our MVP. The engineering team is concerned that proceeding without addressing the issue may jeopardize centralized under regional privacy regulations. Past audit highlighted penalties for UI level compliance lapses. So now this question goes directly to compliance. Okay, so before I answer this question, in which document all compliance requirements are put? In which document all compliance requirements are put? As a general. Thank you, Faryal. Faryal, by the way, before you join the class, we recorded a success journey of a lady from Mauritius. So I really want that you also clear. All compliance requirements are put, thank you Aisha, in the risk register. Continue the sprint while recording the concern as to evaluate after. I cannot pause the compliance thing. Compliance is a red flag. I need to immediately handle it. Lisa, no. All compliance requirements are put in the risk register. All compliance requirements. They are in the risk register. Acha ji. Halt sprint and initiate a comprehensive inspection. I would not eliminate this option because compliance we have been fined before, people have been fined before. I would not eliminate that option immediately. Bring together compliance security on a rapid alignment to determine. This is a very good option. Like put people together and see what is the thing that we can do that can improve the requirements. Very good option. Allow to introspect. No. So now between B and C, I would go with the C option. So 2 lessons I will put in the lesson learned register for in the root cause analysis. First, a compliance should never be rejected. A compliance should always be given a priority. Second, whenever there's an issue, one of the principles that we follow in project management, especially in agile, is bring people together. So we will use those principle here in this context. I hope that makes sense to everybody. Okay. How many of you wear glasses? It's very hard for me to wear the glasses. I'm having headache for 1 week. So I checked my eyes last year when I had headache. So I'm wearing now. Headache is reduced. It's very hard, guys, with the glasses. So you guys wear glasses, Reshma. How do you basically don't forget that? Everyone who is watching, please do like the video so that the video can start come into the algorithm of the YouTube. I'm gonna request you, please do like the video. Everyone, we have like 40 people watching and 13 likes. Please do like it so that it can start the algorithm, please. And those people who are gonna watch later, also put into that. Okay, answer is B. Aisha is saying. Answer is C. Edison is saying. Edison, did you completed the mock? 182. Do message me personally. Reshma is saying B or C. So now we have a confusion between B and C. Hmm. Okay, B and C, these are two options that we are, C can be eliminated, can be considered, but collaboration first. Okay, so now that's why, like you see, Aisha, everybody else is saying C and she's saying D. Okay, or I guess B. But eliminate B, she's saying B. She gave a justification here, which gave us a standing like why not? Why this option? Why not that option? So that's why whenever you are solving question answers, always do the elimination technique and always share your justification. So now I want B adoptive approach must be part of the contract. Okay. Amrit, I need a justification. Mhm. No, Aisha, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Edison. I'm talking this guy, Edison. I'm asking him about the mock. Okay, so let's go to the question answers. What is the most effective next step for the agile project manager? A grid sphere utilities. Agile teams are building productive load balancing features provided by long-standing operating under a fixed price contract. We have a fixed price contract, means scope is fixed. The vendor delivery rate insists on a large batch delivery and resists participating in a refinement session. So he's saying I'm not gonna go into the sprint review. Iteration review consistently shows misaligned priorities. The program sponsor is considered concerned about delays but wants to avoid contractual disruption. Replace the vendor with a more adaptive partner and initiate a competitive procurement cycle. I cannot do that. Okay. Renegotiate contract terms to incorporate incremental deliverability, shared refinement cycle, and mutual incentives. Not a bad option, I say. Invite the vendor to participate in a proof of concept to observe agile benefit without alternating contractual expectations. To enforce strict adherence. Okay. So two things are there. Like A and D are eliminated. Okay. That two things we know that for sure. That A cannot be there and D cannot be there. For those people who are saying B, please justify why not C. For those people who are saying C, please justify why not B. Okay, let's go for that. जी we cannot go beyond agile. I would do option B after C. Vendor avoid contractual debates. Okay, Elias. Like escalation. Mhm. Okay, so when I go to these options and I look into that, renegotiate the contract terms to incorporate incremental delivery, shared refinement cycles, and mutual incentives. This is not possible in between. This will escalate the project. This will delay the project. Okay. I need to collaborate, work with them, enhance them, and then go with that. So when I try to change the contract, there will always be a long negotiation, multiple things that is not favorable for the projects. That will unnecessarily delay the project. That is why C is the right answer. Is it clear to everybody who was saying B? Why C is the best answer for this question answer? We can renegotiate contract terms, but Javed, that will be costly. But I like the way you think. I like what Javed said. Renegotiating a fixed price contract will only cause a bigger problem to us, right? Again, I have to ask you, give me justification why the answer is right or wrong. Not just mere giving the answer, that does not help me. Give the justification. Why do you think that answer is right or wrong? Okay. Dependency mapping. I mean, actually, make sure you fill the application today. Vignesh, what do you mean by Greece? RCA was visualization. Okay. What is immediate priority for an agile practitioner? Two Scrum teams are building separate interface, which is still governed by a productive migration system. So hybrid question. The system integrate reports that repeated collision is shared in shared data paths, creating reworks. Leadership is pressuring for immediate progress due to upcoming regulation audit tied to network resilience. Historical retrospective shows team discussed these issues but failed to visualize them collectively. So we did not use information radiator and did not solve the problem. Okay. Establish a common integration sandbox where both team works under unified architectural convention. Okay. What is sandbox? Nobody asked me. Even the productive people did not ask me. What does sandbox mean? Before I explain anything, I need the answer of that. What does sandbox mean for you? What is sandbox? What does sandboxing mean? I'm waiting, guys. What does sandboxing means? What does sandboxing means for you? Yeah, like environment, test box. Okay. From a smaller cross-functional groups to reduce communication complexity, how many depends on a legacy system? Okay, conduct a rapid dependencies, visualize good, D is not enough. Yes, Elias, it's a test environment. Sandboxing is a testing environment. Like testing environment where you can make a mistake. Thing came into my mind. How many of you have watched Jurassic Park? Any of the Jurassic Park movie? Anyone has watched? I hope you have watched. That is one of the most famous movie. Last night I was watching it with my son. So they made that is a sandbox away from the world in a separate environment so that whatever the problem happens stays there. That's a good example of sandboxing in for the dinosaurs. Smaller, no. Yes, rapid mapping session so that we can visualize, prioritize, and work into that. Looks like a good answer. Present the issue, no. So C would be the best answer. Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay. Adisel is saying, what about other people, guys? Answer it, yaar. Are you sleeping now? I know the coaching call is difficult, but that's the job here. Okay, see. Hmm. Again, I need justification here. I will later put this question also on LinkedIn. Guys, make sure you follow me on LinkedIn. I put a lot of questions there. D, D, C, C. So we are between C and D. What is the most strategic way to mitigate this resistance? We have a resistance. A global manufacturer leadership is piloting agile delivery for newer AI-driven modules while keeping the legacy firewall under predictive governance. Several senior executives are accustomed to waterfall oversight and questions agile ability to maintain stability. Okay, good question. They express hesitation about the iterative incremental affecting audit timelines. Okay, okay. That without executive confidence alignment slows significantly. Now, my goal here as a agile project manager is to mitigate the issue. Okay, craft an enterprise-wide agile transportation plan, mirror existing control structure. Not a bad option. Everyone is eliminating that option. I would not eliminate that option. It solves a problem. Present a technology roadmap detailing framework commitment while positioning agile team as isolated innovations. No, that is MVP. That is not the answer. Develop a communication and engagement strategy. Hardly value incrementally. This means MVP. How it will give the value to executive concerns about this is a very beautiful answer. Okay. Introduce leaders to the agile automated reporting tools. No, that does not help. That does not solve the problem. Between B and D, D is the best answer. C is the best answer. Sorry. Okay. At Nitro call details sensor, the team is planning a sprint to improve anomaly detection. Half team prefers story points to support planning consistency, while the other half believes ideal hours are more tangible. The Scrum Master noticed planning has stalled, mismatch expectation. What should the agile team leader do first? Facilitate a conversation. Good answer. Explore organizational norms. Sport duel. No, A is the best case scenario. Okay. Okay, only one person has answered. Meenakshi. D. A. At infrastructure analysis, two members begin blaming each others during daily scrum for integration failure involving. The tension derails the meeting. Past retrospective highlighted communication inconsistencies, but offered no concrete follow-up actions. Compliance officer recently warned what inaccurate scoring could trigger. In, increase in sensitivity around what is the best immediate action. Towards understanding seismic cause by setting up a focused discussion as separate from the stand-ups. Okay, allow the debate to openness. B is not the answer. No, redirect the stand-up while noting the conflict for detailed review. So between A and D, both answers are right. So when we talk about both options, we need to see both options are right. This is what the PMP questions will be. Two options are right and two options can immediately be eliminated. Now, what should be done immediately to resolve this problem? That should be the question here. Right now, why D is not the right answer? Because here shift the conversation towards understanding cause is very important. Okay, separate from the stand-up, saying both things that we do not discuss in stand-up, but that shifts more progress towards it. 35 A is the right answer. 34. Good to see you, Vignesh. A is the right answer. Why? Again, justifying the right answer is important. At the team is halfway through a sprint focus on building a solar forecasting dashboard. The product owner wants to incorporate two urgent stories. The dev team indicates capacity is fully committed and past mid iteration changes cost unfinished work. The discussion grows heated and the sprint goal clarity bursts the agile. Okay, is a good option. Suggest that the PO integrate team capacity. Okay. Okay, D, you are saying good option. How does the D is a good option? And when you see the question, there's a very important keyword in this question. There's a very interesting keyword in this question, and that is the last word of the question. First. Okay, D. I saw some people saying, like Edison, Ilyas, you are saying the other people. The problem here is this. This is the keyword of the question. So the only option that is relevant is A option. This all are good options, but they are later thing. A is the only right answer here. So when you are looking at the question, Ilyas, be very careful about the keywords. What keywords are being said in the question? Okay. Yes. Two robotic navigation engineer disagreed last sprint about sensor handling. They now avoid each other exchanging other. That's a very normal thing. Last two sprint, unresolved interpersonal tension. What are the most appropriate? Structured conversation, very good option. Suggest the reflect. No. A is the best answer. Okay. Okay. At Halogen Diagnostic, the Agile team is preparing two engineers present conflicting architecture. Mira argue learning layer must run. Darren believes offline processing is essential. The conversation intense. The product owner is waiting to confirm but cannot proceed. Highlight previous and encourage engineer to revisit established design. Okay. G, can you justify guys your answers in the chat box? So when we solve such type of question, we need to see how we can basically, this is okay, this is okay, this is okay, but this becomes the best answer. We need to see how to justify each option with the remaining sides and how it works into that direction. That is one of the most beauty of the question. B is the right answer, Lisa. We need to look at a collaborative approach that build the momentum and that build that approach to look for both areas of concept. So these were the 10 questions, I guess, or 9. I don't know how many questions did we solve today. These are the questions I wanted to solve with you guys today. On Saturday, we are going to have 60 question answer session or 180. We'll decide it. But Saturday coaching call was will be very important for you. Do not miss that Saturday coaching call. Okay, Saturday coaching call is a premium coaching call, and normally we are not able to record that question answer session. So be there on time. Okay. So Supernova is saying B option does not seem right. Explore both point of view through a collaborative investigation focusing. No, sprint goal should be held. Na? That is the right thing to do. Supernova, sprint goal should be there. Like why Aisha is saying why option B. So let's see. Now the problem is that we want to have a sprint goal and there's a confusion. Highlight the architectural discussion to revisit design, allowing the team to align naturally over time. This will waste our time. We do not have unnecessary times to work into that. If I keep waiting into that, we cannot look into that way. Option D, allow the debate to promote autonomy. That is wasting the time again. I cannot do that and sit it. To share implication, product owner is like escalationing the thing. What we need to do, we need to sit both person together, see what their ideas are, collaborate each other, see what is good, what is bad, and focus on the evidence. Empirical evidence, what is the real baseline here? What the thing is that? Okay. And then we look into that way. Okay. Saturday session is of course only for those students who are my premium students, and of same today we had 8 p.m. UAE time, 7 p.m. UAE time we will have at Zoom Saturday session. Okay, so do join that. I hope you have enjoyed today's coaching call. For those people who are not my students, okay, who are not my students and they have failed in PMP before, right? This PMP Phoenix program is designed in consideration. Let me show you a video of Phoenix program. Okay, I like to make a small video. Entry of a Phoenix. So those people who have failed in the PMP program, I name it PMP Phoenix. Phoenix is a bird that rises from ashes. So I consider like if you have failed the first time, don't let that failure burn you twice. What does that mean? Do not let that failure to burn you again. Do not let that failure to fail you again. So the PMP Phoenix program has been designed in a way that this time you really become certified PMP. This time you clear your PMP, and I'm going to make sure that you become certified project management professional. If you do not know this thing, I have helped 4,000 plus people to become PMP in last 4,000 plus PMP in last 5 years, and in just I would say in just this year we have more than 200 people clearing the PMP who have failed the PMP before. Right now I have like 40 people in the program, in the PMP Phoenix program. I am working with them, I am coaching them, and they will be soon becoming PMP. So what do we do in this PMP Phoenix program? This program is only for those people who have failed in PMP before. So the tagline is don't fail two times. And of course, being said that if this is your first attempt, don't wait to fail. Join the program now, and I'll make sure you become certified project management professional. Okay, project management professional. Okay, so don't fail twice. You fail the PMP exam, it costs you time, money, and confidence. So if you are those people who are taking the training first time from Udemy, from others resources, like it is gonna cost you time, money, and confidence. By failing once does not mean you are not ready. It means you do not have the right system. I'm a big person on system. If you have the right system, for sure you will pass. Okay? Phoenix is built for repeat takers. But if you are new, I have a program for you. We will work with you. We will identify it and we'll make sure you become PMP. That's a group program that is starting in just 2 weeks, and that is gonna make sure you become certified PMP. So what do you get in the PMP Phoenix program? That is like the cost of the PMP Phoenix program is $3,500. Okay, you get post-exam diagnostic. I will look into that. Why did you fail? What actually happened with you? What was the problem before? Okay, it will be a custom recovery plan. Each student, I will look into that. Okay, that's the problem that they have the previous time, and I do not want to have the same problem again, and I'm gonna give a custom recovery plan. You will get a different resources from as those people who are giving PMP for the first time. You will get an accountability system, advanced accountability system for you. Okay, okay, so let's talk about the post exam diagnostic. Let me make it very clear. If you have failed, if you have failed in the PMP exam, it was not out of the blue. There has been a certain reasons behind it. There has been a reason that we need to evaluate, and those reasons we need to look into that. Those reasons we need to look into that. How we can improve into that. So that is what we call post exam diagnostic. I will have a one-to-one analysis with you. I will deep dive into your exam history, mocks, and study habits. We will pinpoint where you have the problem. Like I can share right now some of the problems that the students have, right? Some of the problems that the students that have failed in PMP before, when I do the root cause, they were over content. They were drowned in the content. Like they have more than one coaches. One person said do this thing, the other person said do that, and they had no idea what to do, what not to do. That is one of the big cause. Then they started reading books, even though their reading style is not reading books. They started reading books because their trainer or this they saw someone reading the books and they failed in the exam, or they could not manage the time. These are the three biggest reasons. There are three biggest reasons why people fail. Number one, they were drowned in the content. So much content was there. They don't know what to do, what not to do. Number two, they followed two coach. One was saying right direction, left direction, and they started reading the books and they got problematic. Number three, they were not able to manage that time. They did not even know how to manage that time. So that problem became a big for them. Okay. So what we are gonna do, we are gonna give them a custom recovery plan. Now you have fallen down. I need to see how we can look into that. I need to see how we can improve into that. I need to see how you can recover from that thing. Okay. So a customized roadmap will be given to you. You will have a weekly sprints and a daily task. I will give you a framework that will work with you. You do not have to do everything. Okay, you need to do what things are needed for you, what is the criteria, when to go for it, but not to go for it. And we will look into that arena. Okay, you get custom recovery plan, and then you will get elite mocks, 60 questions per domain, like the most updated content in the world. And I am even updating it today. This agile questions that you did, that will become the part of that database, that we are gonna give it to you. We're gonna look into that area. Okay, then you will get a daily accountability. Daily accountability makes sure you stays on the right track. Okay, now I'm not just giving you it out of the way. I am giving you with a Phoenix promise. You will pass the exam, or I will give your money back. The program is $3,500, and that's a PMP Phoenix program. Okay, if you cannot pay, you can always join the group program. In which, if you join the group program, I will give you the one of the most updated resources in that. Not the complete program, but still you will get the updated program. For example, if I put into that, he basically failed PMP 2 times. He joined my program and he cleared PMP with all above target. Okay, Nithya cleared with all above target. Okay, then Shubham, he took a long time to clear PMP and he cleared in first attempt. Okay, he basically, Suhail contacted me from USA. He said, I want to do PMP. What to do? I made him certified PMP. Right? Nara Singh, he cleared PMP from Europe. I put his success journey yesterday. Then he cleared PMP. He came to me in the second attempt. He cleared it. Okay. Basit from Australia, he cleared PMP. From Pakistan, Naima, a working mom, she cleared PMP. Okay, Chetali from India, her success journey is very interesting. Anyone have twin children? Twins? She's a mother of twins. So if you are a mom, you know how hard it is to manage the children. She's a mom of twins, right? So these people cleared PMP in the month of November. All of them has done PMP. 75 people cleared PM. Like, this is something that I am truly believer of. If these people can clear PMP, why not you? And this is the beauty of it. 4,000 plus people have cleared it. I am running out of spaces to look into that. So you get every single thing in the program. Customized roadmap, daily follow-up, coaching calls, community. And this is my signature. Like 7-step formula. From zero till end, you become certified. So you are new, you are a working mom, whatever your story is, you register for the program, and I will make sure one thing, and that is you become PMP. So if that works for you, register now. And this, of course, if you are new and you want to join the group program, then $899 is the training fees for you. I hope that added value to your journey and you consider joining it. With that, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, sat sri akal. If you are my student, I'll see you in the coaching call. Bye bye.
I would have not been able to clear the exam if Amir Ali would have not been there. I would have not been.
I did not believe that I will be able to clear my PMP within a month.
I don't know what to say actually. Like I'm kind of like really
I got my results and I was above target in all 3 categories.
Wow.